It is time for another edition of Litter Media Live, a special edition, and today we're going to be talking about a community choir opportunity. If you like to sing, we're looking for you. We have Melody Knoles and also Kay French with us to talk about this. We're in the recruitment phase right now, and we hope you have April 6th ready on your calendar. Details are coming up right after this from our friends at Hometown Motors Incorporated.
As a professional race car driver, I live for speed, power, and performance, on and off the track. That's why I use the Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower. Race into your local dealership today and test drive a new Dixie Chopper.
With me again, Kay French on the far end, and in the middle here is Melody Knoles. Professional singers, or known as singers. May as well be professional. I mean, one of these days we'll get you paid for your work, I suppose.
That's not why we do it.
I know. You've done this before. It's been a while since we've had a community choir here in the Chillicothe area. But you're recruiting now because you have an event planned on April 6th.
We do.
And you need singers.
We do. We need singers.
Yeah.
Yes, it's called All Because of the Sun. And we are recruiting anybody that would like to come and join us for just a night of praise and worship.
This is really kind of an open format, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Yeah.
We started this back in 2006, and we just wanted to get a group of people together to just praise. It wasn't really. It was around Easter time, but it wasn't really an Easter concert, but just praise music. Was it? And we ended up we started out with about 26 people at practice the first week. And by the next week, we had 40 in the 40s. And we ended up with about 70 singers and 25 churches represented.
Everyone jumped on board.
Yes.
Like that. But you still have some that you would like to get involved, I'm sure.
I hope so. We did this every 3 years. So we basically had the same people because they had a good time that came back, but then we had a few more jump on board. Yeah. And now that we haven't done it since 2015, we've had a big break.
Well, and I think now is a perfect time. Everything that's going on in the world, and people they're scared, they're afraid, and everything. It's like now's the time to praise God. Mm-hmm.
You were last doing this pre-pandemic. Now it's time to get back at it again.
Right. Yes. Yeah. We've had some people ask over the last year or so. They asked in 2018 because that would have been the 3-year mark. And there were just a lot of things going on in our lives that we weren't able to do it that year. It's a lot of work and a big commitment. But I mean, it's worth it, but it just didn't happen that year. And then the next one would have been 21, which was COVID. Mm-hmm. So It's time. It's time.
You've done this in the past, as we mentioned, and I know one of the things that you'd like to do is reach out to some of the larger churches because you've had participation from many of the smaller congregations, but there's some pretty big churches in the Chillicothe area.
There are. And, most of those larger churches have their choirs established, and a lot of them do their own thing around that time of year because it is around Easter time. So I realize that they're really busy. But we start practices in January, so we give quite a few weeks to do this. So if people can't come a certain week, it's okay. I've had some say, well, I'm going to be in Florida for 6 weeks, and can I still sing? Or one year we had friends that used to be in my choir that moved out to Wisconsin. Well, I sent them the music, they learned it, and they came in and sang that weekend.
And since the pandemic, we've done so many things via Zoom, it seems.
Well, it used to be we would just give them CDs, listening to CDs, so that they could take those home and work on them on their own and listen to them. But now everything's so easy, just send them a link. Yeah. So I think that'll be a lot better. But yes, the larger churches, we'd love to have them come on board too. Not to say anything against the smaller churches, because that's what we had. We had 20 to 25 churches around the area that had representation in this choir. And, some of those churches, honestly, don't have choirs that are large enough, or they have a praise team, or they're not able to sing, and there's people in that congregation that want to sing. So come on over.
Yeah, you don't have to be in a choir.
No, absolutely not.
If you like to sing.
If you like to sing.
And you don't have to be associated with Calvary Lutheran Church either, right?
No, that's just where it's housed. We love to open our doors to the community. Our bell choir was able to open our doors with the Christmas walk a couple weeks ago, and that was just great. People would come in and say, "Oh, it's so beautiful in here. We've not been in here." And so we love to, as a downtown community church, we love to open our doors for people. And what better way? Yeah. So we've got room.
You are truly one of the downtown churches. You're sitting right across from where I used to be at the radio station. And so you're right inside that downtown district, the first capital district.
We're having our 150th anniversary next, is that right? 125.
I think, I'm not sure.
125, I think. Next year.
You're marking
we've been
more
there for
than
a
100
while.
years. Yeah. You've not been there that long.
No, longer than I've been alive.
Certainly. So this event, you say you're going to have practices. Are these going to be weekly practices or a couple times a week?
Yeah, once a week, Thursday nights from 7 to 8.
Okay. All right. So it's not a big commitment. I think people can make that.
Yeah. And a lot of, besides just practicing, it's just worship.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We just really enjoy being there together with other singers and just hearing it. Even the practices are just amazing.
Yeah.
And when you're singing those words of the songs, it's just worship, like you said. Yeah.
You mentioned that you're just now recruiting. Do you have the songs picked out yet, or is that something that's going to fall into place?
We're still working on it.
Because we've done this 4 times, and it's been every 3 years. There's been some favorites. We have one song that's actually a staple we have to do, and we always do that one, and everybody loves that one. And 2 or 3 other ones we've got chosen. But yeah, we usually do about 10 songs, 10 to 11 songs, and we're working on them. Yeah.
And it's probably, what, a 90-minute show? Is that...
Not quite that long.
I don't
think.
so. Yeah.
And there's probably going to be refreshments and things afterwards, I would think.
Cookies.
How often do you have these types of events and there's not cookies involved?
Oh, well, if you come in the Lutheran church, you have to have coffee and cookies.
Is that right?
But we do half of the songs, do about 5, and then we have a break for the choir to regroup and take a little break, have a love offering that is taken up. There's no charge on this concert. You don't have to leave your billfolds at home if you want. However, if you want to bring them, there is a love offering that goes to something in our community. We always pick something that we feel needs a little boost. And the last 2 times we've done it, we've given our love offering to the Hope Clinic. And they're always very appreciative.
Oh, yeah.
And so this year was really a struggle. We knew we wanted to do this, but we really were just waiting for that mission. You know, what can we reach out to that really is a need in our community? And of course, you know my father-in-law, Buzz. I have to mention his name, Buzz Knoles, and he has been really a big supporter of Salvation Army ever since he was born. His mother was, and we were sitting at lunch one day, and it just came out, and I talked to their lieutenant, and they are starting youth programs in in Chillicothe that they're trying to find funding for, and that just seemed to be a good cause.
And they've got singers too.
They do have singers. They just started a music program within the last few weeks, and he sings actually. And they are trying to get another program started with gaming to get the kids, because they're just so involved with this gaming thing now, to bring them in and talk about Jesus too. And so we thought this is a good thing. So we're going to get them on board too.
Nice. You both have been members of Calvary Lutheran for a long time.
Kay is not a member.
I'm not a member.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
Which we're working on her. She is my accompanist now. She is our organist 3 out of the 4 Sundays of the month. We go way back.
Yeah. long time ago, in 1990.
But you've got some roots in the Lutheran Church, though.
Oh yeah, I grew up in the Lutheran Church.
Yeah, so it's not you're not a stranger to Calvary.
No, not at all.
That's good. That's
And
good.
we always wanted to work together, so
Yes.
this has been really fun, really great.
Yeah. You need a keyboardist to do
Oh,
things. to
well, I
make it
got
all-
one.
Yes, that is good. Again, it's all because of the sun. It's coming up on April 6th, but rehearsals begin next month, and we want to get people involved.
January 25th.
7:00.
Okay. Anything that we have missed?
I don't think so. I think we covered it
I think
all.
we covered it.
Okay. Ladies, thank you for your time. And
You are welcome.
Thank you.
This is going to be exciting.
Yes, it is.
Hopefully you get a chance to come watch.
Yes, we hope
I
so.
hope you do. I hope you do.
And we hope you get a chance to come watch and also sing and
Yes.
be a part of it too. So if you want to find out more details, you do have some phone numbers here on what we have, but also you can go to the Calvary Community Choir Facebook
page. Yes.
All right. Very good. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching as well here on Litter Media Live.